decided on a franchise team, the Green Bay Packers, obviously, because I feel like the young team with high potential. And we'll start here choosing the coach's name. By the way, this is a voiceover, so if I make some mistakes on like play calls and stuff like that, just know that, this is already done. I can't change anything. Our head coach's name, owner, is going to be James Moody, because why not? And this is kind of because this is a 10-day free, a 10-hour pass. So, stuff like this, settings here, they aren't that changed. We won't have training camp, we won't have any of that, relocation immediately. Pretty dumb how EA does it, because, a lot of this stuff is just a new background and a new scoreboard and updated rosters. That's basically all they added, which is ridiculous for how much they're charging. It's about $60, I'd imagine, right now. But we will play preseason. So the rosters here. One of the biggest things to note about this roster is Jordan Love. He's a fourth-year quarterback, trying to lead the Packers to, probably an 8-win season. That would definitely be a successful season if he has, obviously Rodgers started, with us, 2008 when he first came in. He went 6-11. So don't expect too much out of Jordan Love year one. As you shouldn't really expect much out of a quarterback that's not super notable yet. Year one starter. So yeah, I'll give him some arm sleeves and make his jersey long. I think that always looks pretty good on Jordan. This is my first time playing Madden 24 as well, so I might suck. And I want to suck because this is a rebuild. I don't want this to be a year one thing where we win the Super Bowl immediately. I want to have to, go through the draft process, all that. I don't want to be a Super Bowl contender immediately. This is what I'd put on Jordan. That looks pretty good. Green gloves, green sleeves. Beautiful. And then this is our running back room. Receiving room as well. Reed over Dobbs. Might be a questionable decision, but I really like Reed. Musgrave, obviously, over DeWar, as well as Tucker Kraft. IOL, I believe they're doing the same. This is Aaron Jones, 28-year-old, 6 years of experience. This is going to be one of the main pieces of this offense. We're going to be a run-heavy team year one. And we want to feed Jones, and we also want to feed A.J. Dillon and Tyler Goodson. Three of the big backs on this football team that you will expect to have all solid seasons. If we get Goodson about 300, Jones 1,000, Dillon 700, that'd be very good. Looking at the receiving room there, obviously Musgrave, Reed here. 23-year-old, 5'11", 187. All you gotta know about him, he's a speed demon. Carl Brooks, TJ Slayton there. And this is our defensive back room. Rasul, Stokes, and Douglas are those big guys to watch out for. But somebody else to note is Carrington Valentine, the 7th-round rookie steal for the Packers. Speaking of steal, might sound questionable, but Lucas Van Ness picked that team this year's draft was trade for Aaron Rodgers. The dude is a stud. He has all the potential, but he's not going to be like Rashan Gary. He did not come onto the scene year one and was an absolute god, obviously. And that's what we expect. We don't expect that to happen with Van Ness. We want to develop him, but he is a big question mark. Anders Carlson. The Packers drafted him 7th round. He's a kicker that no one saw should be drafted, really. He's got a leg, but at the same time, he's really inaccurate. He'll miss easy field goals and extra points. He shouldn't miss all these field goals and extra points. He was 50% in preseason. But we're gonna look at weekly strategy here. Defensive strategy. We're trying to shut down Burrow today. Even though Burrow's technically injured here, Madden Sim, he's not injured. And we're gonna try running the ball on Cincy. The three main focus players right now, Van Ness, Reed, those are good, but we don't want Carlson there. We want to put Jordan Love in because we want Love to develop. This is his year where we really try developing him, figuring out if he's that guy. And if he's not that guy, then we're going to have to look at the draft or somewhere else. Free agency also could be a good place. I mean, maybe we get a veteran quarterback to back our rookie up if we were to get a rookie quarterback next year. And we look pretty healthy. Oh, never mind. Keyshawn Nixon going to be out for this game. Doesn't really affect us. He's not going to really be like a slot cornerback, and punt and kick katana does not matter in preseason. But that change the gameplay sliders up a little bit. I always want them stacked against me. So I guess I'm going to do 50-100 here. I'll probably lower mine later on. I've played Madden for years now, so I'm pretty good at the game. So I want this as hard as it can be. If the games get too easy, then we'll change the sliders. If they get too hard, I'll probably leave the sliders there. If, like, we have, like, a 90 overall team in, like, 2 years, then, and we keep on, losing games, maybe we change the sliders. But, yeah. We're going to give field goal accuracy and kickoff power and, field goal power a little lower, just because we want to keep it realistic, and Carlson's not going to be an absolute god year one, and we don't want that, because we want this to be a realistic rebuild here that we play through. We have a few upgrades before preseason week 1 against the Bengals, and it's nose tackle Jonathan Ford. IRL, he's on the Packers practice squad right now, because I'm doing a voiceover. I recorded this like a month ago, but yeah. Right now, he's on the Packers practice squad, and he probably, I don't even think, made the last, here, so it didn't really affect us. Here's a new, like, home screen kind of thingy that you see, and also loading screen, but really, this just got downgraded. Like, you see the superstar and his abilities, but then you don't even see the photo anymore, you just see the logo of the team. Like, EA's just taking away more abilities than they are adding abilities for current gen. The reason I have current gen, not next gen, for my 10-day trial is because of the fact that I have a PS4 still. Probably not going to be here for much longer. Alright, I am back. Sorry, I have to record this on my phone right now, as I don't know if this is popular, but this is going to go and be a popular series. And obviously, I'm not going to buy a mic for 200 views an episode, you know? Well, maybe like 200, but I'm hoping that the series is successful. But here's the intro. It's basically the same as Madden 21, which is just embarrassing if you're EA. I mean, it's just a scam at this point. That's why I'm on the 10-day pass. I'm not yet ready to buy a game that's like this. I mean, it's a scam. Then you tell me you gotta buy a PS5 for this? For a slightly better game than this? Not worth it in my eyes. But yeah. It still looks like, the graphics look nice still, but definitely needs, like, Madden 21, they look nice too, and that was like the newest thing then. You can't update it at the slightest. But this player background I really like for Green Bay. The green and the yellow just mix so well. This is one thing that I respect EA. That's a very nice touch. But we're about ready for kickoff here. I don't know who our Tunman is, and it looks like it's either Carrington Valentine or Coy Valentine. Two different guys, but yeah. We'll look at the depth chart here first, as you see the new scoreboard up there. Forgot to change the depth chart before I went into this game. Lead is gonna be punt katana. Kick katana also gonna be lead. I think I put lead back there. I'm not too sure. Oh, Nixon's back there. Didn't Nixon get hot in practice? What? Let's see here. Alright, Nixon's gonna take it down to the 24-yard line. And this is the first time you will see Jordan Love as a starter in Green Bay. Well, actually, technically in Cincy, but in a Green Bay Packers jersey. Well, I guess, he's been a starter for, the KC game and such. But yeah, Jordan Love. 70 overall, pretty good arm, solid accuracy. He's not a very aware quarterback, which we can develop. It's not something to worry about. As this is going to be a run-heavy offense, but you have to expect and anticipate some passes with this young, speedy receiving core. But we will give it to Jones. Play one. Takes off one tackle, fighting. 7-yard pickup. And here we go. Look at some options and we'll take a screen. Check down to be one of the most important things here. And Jones has a lot of room to work with. Then I get a nice gain of, 23, 24? And that's a really good play right there. Whatever your check down team, whatever you check down Turley this year. And run heavy team as well. I mean, that's just how it's going to go. Would I give this one to Jones? Cutback opportunity. EA has done Jones' change of direction so bad. I mean, this guy's one of the most shifty halfbacks in the league, but you can play with him in Madden? Horrible. Still a 7-yard run, though, with the fight. What a call on audible here. Trying to hopefully get Dobbs, but let's see. Under pressure, Love just gets to throw off, but gets bodied. You never want to see that in a preseason game. I mean, alright, third down 3. What I send Jones on a wheel. Wicks, 5th round rookie, on a little check down. That's going to be caught by Dontavian Wicks. First down, 5-yard pickup on third down 3. Love is going to give to Jones. Jones fighting through contact, and that's an 8-yard pickup. Jones starting 3 for 22. Nice start. What are we looking for here? 4 vots. Jones gonna be protection. Love all day. Steps up in the pocket. That run gonna make sure he slides. You don't want him getting hot. 4-yard pickup to continue this drive. Bengals starters versus Packers starters, and right now, Packers are winning this game. I mean, score says otherwise, but Would I put Jones on a wheel again? That's what I have Musgrave blocking, so then we don't want 2 outs. So, lead wide open. Love, delivery, touchdown! Jaden Reed, the 2nd round rookie wide receiver. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here's a new celebration. They've added those this year, at least. It's a face-off, jump-off, whatever you call it in basketball. Here's the replay. Love outside of the pocket. A beautifully placed ball to Jaden Reed to keep him in bounds. The lead continues with no one on him. It was a complete miscommunication and meltdown by Cincy's defense. But that's a touchdown. And Anders Carlson will come on for the extra point. Kick is up on its way and right down the middle. 7-0 to open the series off. 8 plays, 76 yards, 3 minutes, 12 seconds. By the way, playing on 6-minute quarters, I'm not playing a full 15-minute quarter game. No way I would do that. I mean, this is a 54-minute recording, I know, because I'm doing a voiceover. The Kickathon, there was some room there. So I'll get down to the 27, and out will come, I'm assuming the Bengals starters. I mean, they should probably play Bo. Yeah, they will. He'll come out here. Let's see how he does. He's a 95 overall. He doesn't have a cannon. IOL he also doesn't, but I think EA did him kind of dotty. Very accurate, very smart with the ball, though, which it resembles him really well. I mean, he's a really good quarterback. I would say probably top 3. Him, Allen, Mahomes. Maybe you can put Hotz in there, but I want to see another season. As that one, right there, is Devondre Campbell to wrap up Joe Mixon in the backfield. if Campbell's not there, that might be like a 60-yard gain for Joe Mixon play one, which is a concern, but Campbell was there. He laps Mixon up. That's a nice play. 2nd down and 11 now. 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. But I'll call out some adjustments. It's going to be another give to Joe Mixon, who, fighting, he's going to get a gain of 7 there, making it 3rd down and 4. Can this defense get off the field early? Let's hope. You see Kenny playing nose tackle, but this looks like a stretch run, and it's not, though. Good coverage. All day for Burrow. Time is still there. That's a big chunk gain of 25 to the tight end wearing number 86. Good ball by Burrow deep, but we want to see more pressure from this defense. Good blocking by the O-line, certainly, but, I mean, and Burrow was a beauty. Somehow only a 25-yard gain. I thought that was a lot bigger. But good tackle, at least, by Jair and Savage. Obviously, Savage, another guy, he's got every bit of development. Like, he has a really good potential in Madden, especially, but has not blocked out yet. And I'm going to use him here. Hit a motion that guy. I fell for the jet sweep. And then that's going to be a nice pass to another tight end who's just wide open there. Is that a tight end? I believe so. Yeah. Smith Jr. What's his... played for the Vikings, I know. And we brought Presser and TJ Slayton. Couldn't bring Burrow down, but was a nice hit off on a screen pass. That's a good play right there. I'm a big man guy, so you won't see much zone, but you will hear with, and that's why you don't see much zone. Down the seam, down to the 5 is Tyler Boyd. But yeah, as I was saying, we won't call zone much out here, but I wanted Stokes to blitz off the edge, the speedster. And that's going to end this fast quarter. Oh, whoa. Accidentally misclicked. And try not to spoil it. I already know what happens, but still. Start of the second. Trevor Sinum in the game now. I think I'm saying that right. And this is going to be a run. Chase Brown, the rookie, fighting through contact, touchdown. The first play of the second quarter, and Chase Brown is fighting through every bit of contact to get in there. We want to see our defense play a little bit better, but I mean, it's simply just Chase Brown being better than us. We didn't make contact until the very end, though, I guess. Tavarius Moore also didn't make the roster for the Packers. Very surprising. Let him fight through him for a gain of like 3 more yards. I mean, good run by Chase Brown, I guess so. And that'll tie this game up, assuming Evan McPherson makes this extra point. But you know, the last time the Bengals met up with Green Bay, nobody could kick a field goal, but both these extra points up and good to start this game off. A touchdown drive for Cincy and a touchdown drive for Green Bay. McPherson to kick away to Bo Melton, a receiver we really like. Might see this field a little bit this season, not too sore on that. And you will see Sean Clifford, this, wasn't it? Yeah, 7th round rookie quarterback. Or was it 5th round? I'm not too sure. Come out here. He was a very UDFA type, quarterback, but Green Bay said, hey, would I take a shot on this guy? So far in preseason, he's looked amazing, as that's going to be a deep shot to Toy, who gets bodied out of bounds. This is a draft class. Van Ness at 13, Musgrave at 11, right, 2nd round 11, and then a lead. Those are the 3 notable guys. 2 freak athletes. I mean, even Van Ness is a freak athlete. I mean, that's not even debatable. Clifford gonna hit this sack down to Bo Melton, trying to spin away from the guy. 6-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down and 4. Goodson in the backfield, Dillon out wide. That's a problem. And with a look for options, Clifford stepped outside his pocket, hit as he threw the ball. Incomplete. Force down and 4, and we will bring on the punting unit. O'Donnell. Out here to punt this one away. Up in the air. Looks like a potential solid punt. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. That's a really good punt down at the 7-yard line. Bengals backups will come out here. Obviously, IOL Pat O'Donnell lost his punt battle to Daniel Whelan. Don't have Whelan. So, yeah. That's Trevor Sim. I don't know. But, yeah. He obviously led a touchdown drive last drive, but, I mean, he didn't lead it. It was a one-play touchdown drive for 6 yards to Chase Brown. As this is going to be a run tripped up. Is Chase Evans, I want to say? Chase Evans, I'm not too sure. But, yeah, good tackle defensively. No gain. Preston Smith, our linebacker, another concern. Obviously, you won't see Devondre Campbell because he's also injured. Well, actually, I don't know if you will because I don't think he's injured at this time. So I wouldn't have known because I can't predict the future. But, yeah. Would I use a Walker here? 3rd and 1. And plus a Walker with the sack. I was all in on the run, so I let the running back run wide open. And he ran a wheel, so that would have been a massive play if it wasn't a touchdown. But Walker gets a sack. That'll bring up 4th down now. Shot down, 3 and out, for Cincy. And they will punt this one away. Let's see, Robbins. Johnson got some pressure up there, but Valentine, Corey Valentine, didn't get this return. And getting a nice one down to the 49 of theirs. Good return by Corey Valentine. Jeez. And you will see Sean Clifford back out here trying to lead something. We'll see if he can. Oh, I love that play call right there. Yeah, that looks like a good one. Pack of slants. Goodson W blocking, not a smart idea. But a hit Dontavian Wixo having a solid 2-reception game so far. For 2 receptions, he's got, 18 yards. That's a good game. Dylan in the backfield probably shouldn't be at this point. We will give it to him, though. Fighting through contact, and whoa. 3-yard pickup, but don't know why my thingy just glitched. Kraft was wide open for a minute, but that would have been a risky one. But it shows a check down. Dylan. Then I hang on to it, which is unfortunate. That's a loss of 3 right there. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the second. Let's see what we can do here. Look at Tucker Kraft. Why does he look like he's going to be wide open? And he is wide open, but we aren't going to hit him. We're going to hit Toy outside. That's going to be a gain of 7. I wasn't risking that because there was a safety swooping down. And we will kick a 47-yard field goal. A long one for Carlson. I told you, though, he has the leg. It's just his accuracy. Let's see if he can make this one. Kick is up. On its way. His leg looked worse than his accuracy, but it's up and down the middle. Definitely lackluster accuracy. Power, though, but yeah. 10-7 now, Green Bay. The kickoff will come. Deep, returnable. Let I take it out. And good return there to get them down to the 29. And Trevor Sinham will come out here again. His side drive, but, he's got like 2 passes so far. Smith's the user. And that's going to be a check down, and I completely missed a tackle. We missed another tackle, and that's a big gain down to the 50. And now defense all out of whack. Down to seam again. 2 chunk plays back-to-back down to the 26 of ours. Tackled by Jonathan Owens there. What do I use Eric Wilson here? And that's going to be a check down out there. Eric Wilson almost made a big-time play with that hit, but not to be. And since you will take a timeout, they have one remaining, 56 seconds to go. And let's see. Down there, and one-on-one, Anthony. Alright, here we go now. 2nd and 10. 52 seconds ago, what I use Anthony Johnson. Love this guy IRL, and I think he made the last IRL too. And that's gonna be a check down intercepted by Jaire Alexander. What in the world? What a play! Obviously, Jaire's got the acrobat ability, and he's a freak, but I don't even know how he got that. Was it underthrown? What a play! We won't even get to see the replay because it's change of drive, but I'll certainly show the instant replay after I choose my play. Let's look at this one. Give me a tutorial. I don't already know. Look at this check down. Yeah, it's just a bad pass, it appears, but Jaire goes absolutely... I think that's an accurate ball even, but Jaire says, nah, that's my ball. I'm not letting that happen on me. What a play from a freak of nature named Jaire Alexander. Clifford caught an audible. What a look. Musgrave's open, class open. That's going to be a nice 9-yard pickup. Timeout, Green Bay. 2nd and 1. We got 2 timeouts to go. We probably need a deep shot somewhere if we want a screen, but I don't know. Let's look. Goodson right there. Good ball. If we can continue hitting those, then we're definitely gonna be able to get at least 3. Let's see though. Alright, this looks like a good play. Obviously we don't have Musgrave, which is something I don't like, but whatever. What a fight, that deep ball. Dontavian Wicks couldn't get under it. I think that was DJ Tanner out there that just flew down there. Obviously, DJ Tanner, he's got to be the fastest defensive back from this draft. And he's probably top 3 already in the NFL, speed-wise. Because what a run this one to Dillon, wide open lane. And that's a nice play. What a go higher. Maybe a questionable decision. He got stonewalled, too. Looking for options. Kraft has a step, gets tracked down. Trying to fight that one to Melton, who dives. Got it. And that's going to be with 9 seconds left of potential field goal. Let's see. We're going to call another play because we got 9 seconds left to try something deep. We got to understand the pressure. Under pressure. Just going to throw that one in. It's going to be intercepted. Bad decision by me. That was dumb. DJ Tanner, the rookie, getting a pick. I made a bad play. I can't say anything else about it. That was just dumb. I gotta be smarter with the ball in my hand. I should have thrown that one away, taken my 3, walked out. But I know we got Carlson, so I'm gonna test something when we got Anders Carlson out here. But I don't know why I'm throwing a check down that we know is probably gonna get tackled 99 out of 100 times. So bad move by me. And they'll probably just take it into half. No, they're gonna test a Hail Mary out here. Which is a dumb move by them in my eyes. This gets picked off, maybe we get a good time going. But here's the replay of that play. It's just... Okay, so I remember this play. I playmakered Samori Toure, but for some reason, which it's meant a playmaker who's closest to you, and Samori Toure's, whoever that is wide open and walk-in touchdown if that does get playmakered. But it didn't playmaker. So obviously Tanner's gonna be able to jump in front of that, which I think is ridiculous because that would have been a touchdown. So I'm not even gonna blame myself anymore. Okay, I am because I shouldn't have thrown the ball with 9 seconds left. But that's gonna be up in the air, tipped and caught. Okay, well that's dumb. Trent Irwin just swooped in to get a 50-yard pickup casually, but we will head into half. we feel good. We're up 10-7, but we could have had a touchdown or a field goal. Obviously, we had a field goal guaranteed. I risked it. We should have had a touchdown, whatever. In half, here's a touchdown by Chase Brown. That was a really nice play, and that's the only highlight we have, apparently, from a whole half of football. Alrighty, EA. Anders Carlson will keep this one away. You'll see a lot of returns this year. There's not a question about it. It's just how it is. He doesn't have much of a leg on kickoffs. And, well, according to EA, and we turned our kickoff slider down because I want it to be realistic. But yeah, that's going to be a good return down to the 26. And let's see what they want to do out here. To start the South quarter off, it's going to be a run. Takes off one tackle with room. Good tackle up there by Johnson, Tavares Moore. But Brown made a great play out there to get, what was that, 12? I mean, that's a freak play. Look at that. 6 off one tackle. Almost fights through Tavares Moore to keep on going. But that's a beautiful, like, truck animation, I guess. I'm not too sure what you call that. I would say a truck. It's definitely not like a stiff arm or whatever. He kind of just lowers his shoulder and goes through the guy, but not like a physical truck. This one going to be a handoff. And fighting is Evans again. My apologies. Evans, 8-yard pickup there. Eric Wilson was the stop, if I'm not mistaken. And we are going to try stopping them here on 2nd down and 2, bringing some heat. Of course it's going to be a pass now. Presser and Preston Smith going to bring down Trevor Sinham, an 11-yard sack. What a play. Off the edge, you put a tight end one-on-one with Preston Smith, and that's what you're going to get. I mean, that's just a dumb play call by Cincinnati, and that's what you get. And now it's shot down and shot 10 rather than shot down 2. Let's see what they do. And Presser getting in there. Can we get a sack though? We can! Back-to-back sacks for Preston Smith today. And, I mean, they had all day to throw something, but they had no receivers open. That's what I call a coverage sack right there. I mean, if you don't call it a coverage sack, then I don't know what to tell you, because everything's shut down, every option's clamped up. Colby Wooten couldn't get through the running back somehow. I mean, you see he's just getting held up continuously, but then Preston Smith got through the running back, and that's a sack. Big hit, too, by the way. Almost forced a fumble out there. And they will punt this one away. 4th down, 23 now. Deep to return is Bo Melton, I'm assuming? No, Corey Ballantyne, okay. And the return, already one good return. This is going to be a solid one down to the 26-yard line of ours. Oopsies. Alright, let me get back to the play. Hold on. Alright, there we go. And you will see Clifford come back out here for another drive. Obviously, he's the main backup right now, but if Love's struggling, I'm not afraid to put Sean Clifford in this game. He's a very good quarterback, a very NFL-ready quarterback, and I think he's like 24, 25, and there's a reason for that. He spent a lot of years in college getting ready for the NFL, and now he has potential. As I'm saying that, Taylor Britt just jumps up for an insane INT because of the hit. The hit is what stopped the... I mean, I got so many questions. Troy just stopped running his route because I sent him upfield on a playmaker. He originally started doing that and then just stopped. And then that led to the pick. A questionable decision, but let's see here. Sinham. Obviously, we just got a nice defensive stand, and that's how we repay them. But that's a sack down. That's a dumb lead. Off the screen. Sinham got destroyed, though, so I can't blame him for just throwing that ball, but 3 guys on the screen, 1 guy putting press on the quarterback. And this one's going to be a toss out there. Zaire laps up. You know Zaire's just one of those guys you don't want to throw like a screen or do a toss to the outside on him. And that right there is why. But why is Zaire still out here? Also, that's another question. He's not listed as a slot, he's not listed as any of that, but why he's staying out here? That's a dumb move. I mean, yeah, and what up put, if we can find him, where is he? There's Musgrave. Would have put him back at starter. Would have make a few extra changes, but as you see, slot corner is not Zaire, so why is he out here? No one knows. Jenkins, a long snapper, that's fine. Rasul, Valentine, and Valentine. Or there's 3 guys out here. Why is Rasul out here? I mean, he's a veteran guy that we know is gonna start. Alright, well that's weird. Alright, side down in 11. It's the snap. Oh, whoa, wide open. Quay Walker's gonna have to keep that from happening. And that's just gonna be a throwaway by Sinham. Basically immediately. I mean, I don't think there was much pressure there, but okay. And they will punt this one again. Deep to a ton is Valentine, but that's not gonna happen here. It's gonna be too deep to a ton. Out of the end zone, back of the end zone. Well, no, pinned at the 17. Yeah, let's just say that. But I put Bo Melton on a slant. But I'll hit him, and that's gonna. He's a stop is allowed midway, and that's how he picked off by Jermaine Pratt. The cameraman just got hit twice, but I think I accidentally used him by accident mid-route, yeah. And I stopped him, and Bo Melton, mad about that pick, he just destroyed some dude. I don't blame him, I'd have done the same thing there. The snap again for Cincy now. 2:50 to go in this side. Looking. Gonna hit that sack down. Why is Valentine playing so far off? And that's a big hit by Valentine. Is that Toilet Jones? Yeah. Toilet Jones there. Disappointing that we just keep turning the ball over. You might not see Clifford again. As what up, bling fake heat. Drop Owens back, and that's a bad ball. And there's a flag down. Fast flag of the year, I think. That'd be defensive pass interference, it appears. On Jonathan Owens, I guess I'd call that on me. What'd I do? I think that's a bad call. I mean, I maybe bumped the dude mid out, but it didn't affect him at all. I didn't think that's DPI, but okay. Fast down 10 now. Sinham looking for options. All day, still no pressure, and that's a touchdown somehow. Good ball by Sinham. Touchdown, Cincy. Well, that's disappointing. They'll take this lead here. I mean, I feel like something's got to change there. I don't think it's the coverage. Like, Owens out there, I feel like can make a play, certainly. But I feel like we should be embarrassed by how much time we gave backup O-linemen to protect our quarterback. That's pathetic. And then Owens, I can't blame him for the touchdown, but at the same time, I kind of can. Because you look at that coverage, it was good coverage, but then he has a pick right in his hands and just, I mean, he looks like a total moron out there. But that is a touchdown for Cincinnati. They make the extra point. 14-10 now. Kickoff will come, and we are deep with Melton. He's got speed. Let's see. Oh, just got lapped up. That's going to put him at the 20. Miles Murphy out there. That's not Miles Murphy. Yeah, what is it? Oh, no. Is it Miles Murphy? I think it is, but anyways, Clifford's back out here. I can't remember if I bench him, but I think I do. So yeah, be prepared to see Alex Magoo come out here. Because there was a battle at some point. And then Melton, it's going to be a wide receiver screen to him, and the thing he's going to glitch again. Okay, that's dumb. Now it's second down and inches. And that's going to be a gift to Tyler Goodson. Ooh. That was like it could have been an ACL tear there. But he looks fine, which is fortunate for us. But that tackle looks like the definition of an ACL tear there. Melton, 3 for 34. I don't see how he doesn't make this roster. I mean, he's so good. IOL, obviously, he didn't. I don't even think he made the practice. No, he made the practice squad. It was Tyler Goodson who didn't make the practice squad. But he had a shoulder injury and it might be severe, so I get it. But yeah, 2nd down 10 now after incompletion to Melton. And let's look. I mean, Dontavian Wicks maybe? Nah, what a test to do both deep. And DJ Tana just flat out does what DJ Tana does. Wins a foot race. Gets a pick. Acrobatic pick, too. I mean, it's a good ball by Clifford arm talent-wise, but then accuracy, maybe it would have actually landed right in the breadbasket. Yeah, it probably would have, but that's a pick again for Cincinnati. 4 turnovers now for Clifford. He's gonna remain backup. Not even a doubt about that. Maybe he loses the backup job. I mean, there's no guarantee that he ends up making the starting the backup job after this game. And we will come back out here. Defensively, trying to get a stand. 58 seconds to go on the side. The snap. Sinham under pressure throws that ball away. Second down 10 now. Looking for options. Gonna hit that sack down. Johnson breaks it up. What a play. What a play by Anthony Johnson Jr. Side down 10 here. Gonna be fired to the outside, and Douglas now lapped him up, but that's a first down. The snap was 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Walker in coverage, good coverage. Presser sacked him. Carl Brooks off the edge. His first career sack in his first career game. IRL, this guy's a freaking beast. But here, looking like it still, too. Got some heat in there, good coverage. I wouldn't say it's a coverage sack, but I'd definitely consider it. I mean, an assist to the defense, or the coverage unit. But 2nd down and 18 now. In the 4th, and that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Side down and 18 now. 5:58 to go, down 4 is Green Bay. Snap. We're going to let the running back stay wide open. I mean, we can quickly rally, and we got all 4 guys out there, and that's going to be a nice tackling. This defensive rally has been really, I feel good today. We've been up there to make some nice tackles. Obviously, we've missed, well, not necessarily missed tackles, but we've allowed a few too many broken tackles. But overall, when we're trying to rally, we do rally. There's a Packers slant play call again, but I'm not going to call it here. Happily, one of my favorite play calls in the books. But I give this one to Goodson, though. We want to kill some clock this drive. Try getting it down to the 2-minute warning. Maybe not. But yeah, we want to get the lead, obviously. If we, in a side down long, I'd probably just say, let's just run the ball. Kill a little bit of time. Put it at 3 or 4 minutes left. But we're gonna pick this first down up here. And 4th Saudi to go. No, this is a play I got a touchdown on. We're gonna put Musgrave on a streak because of his speed. But a look, Wicks has a step. What a test him. And Dontavian Wicks, what a grab. The rookie wide receiver, Dontavian Wicks. What in the world? I mean, week one, and this guy's preseason week one, and this guy's looking like he might get a roster spot. Unbelievable. What a cat. That's gonna make it fast down here at the 46 of Cincinnati. Clifford. Musgrave almost got a step there, but that's W2 Dubose. Grant Dubose is gonna get a nice 9-yard pickup. Second down inches now. And give that one to Goodson right there, and that's a fast down easy. I mean, let's see. Yep, fast down pickup, and has a lane. Can't do anything with it, though. 3-yard gain, but there was a big hole there. The snap from Clifford. Triangle looks open there, and would that take the sack to him? Dubose, another grab. I mean, Dubose, Wicks, and Melton are going to be fighting for that spot. Obviously, here, we don't have Malik Keys. So, that's a little unfortunate, but yeah. Clifford that takes a snap, that give it to Melton on a jet sweep, then a fight. And then I get 3-yard pickup. That's not bad. I mean, we'll always take those kind of gains. And so far, this drive has been exactly what I wanted. Killing it down to around 2 minutes and trying to get this lead. Goodson, fighting. Gonna get a gain of 1. Side down 6. And the 2-minute warning is upon us. 2 minutes to really prove what we can do out here. I feel like we're a good football team. But, yeah. Wow. Inspirational. Clifford takes a snap. Side down 6. Game potentially on this line. Clifford, firing. Under pressure, tipped up in the air, incomplete, 4th and 6, game on the line. What will we draw up? Would have put Melton on a streak, would have put Goodson on a wheel, 4-wheel. The snap from Clifford, the fire to Dubose, fast down pickup at the 5. Time will continue to run. Grant Dubose have a drive. Clifford, bad snap there. Clifford, outside of the pocket, touchdown! Son Clifford to give us a lead here in the final 2 minutes of this game. 1:27 on the clock. Good blocking. All the routes are running towards over there, so you would think that there'd be a crowded place for Son Clifford to run, but Goodson goes out there, realizes that Clifford's gonna run, and gets a nice block, and Son Clifford gets into the end zone, 4-6. Now we have the lead 16-14 with Anders Carlson kicking the extra point. Up and good. 17-14 with 1:27 to go in the game. Let's see what we can do defensively. We need some of these younger guys like Harrington Valentine and Anthony Johnson Jr. to really show that they are these guys. They are the guys that we want out here. Van Ness is somebody we haven't said much of lately. I mean, we love to see these guys go out and ball out right about now. Win us a football game. Let's see. The snap. Looking for options outside, and that's exactly what I meant. I believe that's actually Douglas. I thought it was Johnson Jr. for a second, but knocked away, incomplete. Why is Alexander still out here? Quay, I guess I get, but, you know. As with that drop-off was Quay out there. Valentine with a nice play. Incomplete. Now it's side down 10. And I'm gonna make... Oh. Now let's see this replay. What a breakup. Corey Ballantyne. I mean, he's fighting for roster spot if he... I mean, it's up for grabs. I mean, what a play. Snap here, though. Side down 10. Pressure generating, but we can't get to him. He's just throw it away. 4th and 10 now. Game on the line. Cincinnati still has all 3 timeouts, to be fair. With a drop with Walker back. And Simmons gonna look for options, just gonna fire it up top. Incomplete. And that'll turn the ball over here with a minute to go. I mean, Sinum, that's why he's a backup. He just serves into double coverage. Lucky it's not picked off by Corey Valentine out there. Clifford will come back out here now, trying to end this game. Let's see. Goodson in the backfield. Minute to go. All 3 timeouts for Cincinnati. 1st and 10 at the 28. Goodson fighting. 6 yards pickup. 6-yard pickup. Timeout Cincinnati. 5 yards away from ending this game. Clifford. Then a run. Fighting. Let's see, what will they give him? Cincinnati's gonna take a timeout. Is it a first or no? It is a first down. Clifford will win this game here against Cincinnati. What a play by Sean Clifford to get that first down. And this is a well-deserved win for Sean Clifford. Cincy will take another timeout. This is delaying the inevitable at this point. And that's a good win for Sean Clifford right there. Nice for him to be able to kneel down after a 4-pick game as well, though. You see Preston Smith, Johnson Floyd, Quay Walker. 2 of those guys had big games. Smith with 2 sacks and Quay with quite a few tackles. But this will be the final kneel down of this game before we look at some stats and highlights. Clifford, what a game for him. I mean, he came back and really showed us who he was. Besides the 4 picks, I mean, it was all good game. You see Pearson there, Goodson. Pearson's somebody I don't expect to make this roster. He's a true fullback. I could have Josiah Agua get the job done just as well. Even though I love true fullbacks, like John Kuhn, you know? But that's the final score. We scored 7 in the first, then 3 in the second. They scored their first points in the second. And that's basically it. They scored 7 in the third, and we scored 7 in the fourth to win the game, obviously. Clifford outside of the pocket got that nice touchdown. There's Jair's pick. The sack on Sinum. And we will walk off this field here, 17-14. They beat us in passing yards, but our last game took over. They averaged more yards of play, and they obviously have 4 takeaways. We only had 1. Sinum, he knows he probably lost his last spot after this game. I mean, I don't know if they have much of a backup behind them, but definitely not a good game for him either. So, I mean, what do you do? And we'll look at some of the highlights here. Let's see. Oh, this was a play where we couldn't get any pressure at all. I mean, he had all day. A beautiful ball. I'm